Hello, welcome. My name's Susie, and today we're going to open my book of the month from December. Now, I know I'm a little late to getting around to this because I was reading some other books that I got for Christmas, and I didn't really want to open this box until I was ready to read the book inside. I'm an avid reader. I have always loved to read since I was so small, and I don't think that it will ever change for me. So I'm very excited about this box. I really wanted to get it, and now I have it, and I'm just so psyched to open it. So a little bit about book of the month before we go ahead and open my December book of the month box. And basically it is $9.99 for your first month when you sign up, and then after that it's $15, and that includes your shipping, and then you get to choose from 5 different books. They're not going to all be like the same genre or anything, and if you decide you really don't like whatever the books are that month, you can skip a month and there's no like penalty or anything. You just get the next month book if you want that one, or so on. So if you're not really interested in any of them, you're good to go. Otherwise, it's $15, and then if you really like more than one of the books, you can add another book on for $9.99. And these are all going to be like really good quality hardcover books. You're not getting like, your used softback that's been cracked and stained for $10. You're getting a brand new book. And sometimes they have like early release books, debut author books. Like I know people have gotten signed books before. So it's really kind of cool if you're really into reading and books are your thing. This is really the subscription for you. And I know that book of the month has been around for like a bajillion years basically. So it's really cool. So the options for the December 2020 books, which if you still wanted to purchase, are available on their website as add-on books, at least they are right now. The first one was a romance book called In a Holidays by Christina Lauren, and it's basically about a girl and her magical romance that happens during Christmas time. And that's like a really, I don't know, it's a little bit of a cheesy storyline, like a Hallmark movie, but then again, people love Hallmark movies. So I guess if you're just looking for like a light, happy read, that would probably be the book for you. And the next one, which was really my second choice, like I almost added it on and I might still want to like get it out of the library and read it later, was called People Like Her by, oh gosh, who is it by? Ellery Lloyd. It was by Ellery Lloyd, and that was actually going to be a debut book, and it was an early release. So if I want to read it now, I gotta wait a little bit because they'll debut books to book of the month readers as a way for new authors to really kind of get out there before their books hit the shelves. And that was going to be a psychological thriller, and it was about an influencer who was being stalked, and I love like true crime kind of reading. I also really like historical fiction, and like a historical fiction crime, that's like the best read. But anyway, I really was kind of looking forward to reading that one too, and I'll definitely read it in the future and just add it to the list of other things I would like to read. The next book you could have gotten was contemporary fiction, which I can take it or leave it. I really don't dislike any kind of book, but it's not going to be like my first choice either. And that was called This Close to Okay by Elisa Cross Smith. And I know that one was actually pretty popular. It was going to be an early release as well, but it's not a debut book for this author. And the last choice that you could have chosen, aside from the one that I got, was called The Office of Historical Corrections, and it was actually a collection of short stories by Danielle Evans. And that one is also, again, not going to be like my first choice, but none of them really seemed like books I wouldn't read based off of the descriptions. And now we can pop open my box and then see what book I got. So when you open it right away, it says You've Got Great Taste, Book of the Month, and mine is called The Wife Upstairs, and it's by Rachel Hawkins. And my understanding from the description was that it's kind of like a modern day Jane Eyre, sort of. And that's really going to be something I'm going to enjoy. So it's probably going to be a quick read for me because when I really love a book, I can't put it down. I'll like stay up all night reading it. I don't care if I have to be at work the next day. I really like to read. They also included in here though, in the bottom of the box, a few other little papers and things. So I'll just like show you really quick. There is a little bookmark that says I'll wait here. Very cute. And imagine these books are taking a bow because they were getting ready to do their 2020 Book of the Year finalist, which I'm pretty sure is, yes, here it is. It's included on the back. The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett was the 2020 Book of the Year, so it got the Golden Lolly, which is basically, I don't know, like an Emmy Award, but for books. So that's really cool. And then we've got this little Book of the Month, established 1926. It's a booklet. There's a lot of info in here, I'm sure. There's a cute little book in the back with hearts. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I would just like to comment, just because I can, this is such good quality paper. Like, I just love it. I can't get over it. That's the kind of thing that I really, really enjoy. I like packaging, and I really, really appreciate nice paper. So it says it's the 5-store bookstore, and there's like a lot of little cute infos in here. Please excuse the squeaking, because my puppies are playing with their toys from their BarkBox, and they're having really a great time. It says that there's no algorithms here, just humans, and thousands of new books that come out every year. And there's like a letter from the editor, some information, because they're getting so close to being 100 years old. In 2026, it will be a 100-year anniversary. So that will be so cool to find out what the Book of the Year will be for the 100-year anniversary. And there's just like a timeline of some of the really popular books in here. Some information about the Golden Lolly. If for some reason you really don't like your Book of the Month and it's really not your thing, you can get in touch with them and they will work to make it right with you, to find you a substitute or something that you will enjoy for the future. So it's just like, you know, a little thank you letter and some information inside here, and some information about the Book of the Year, and my cute little bookmark, which I will definitely get use out of. And here's the book that I chose. I'm going to just read you the inside of the book jacket. That is what I'm sure gonna do. And on the back it says which Mrs. Rochester will get her happy ending. So if you like notice, it's not gonna open right to the first page. They've already got their little cute book jackets marked on the inside. On the back here as well, here's about the author. It says that Rachel Hawkins is a best-selling author of 11 books for young readers, and her work has been published in more than a dozen countries. She studied gender and sexuality in Victorian literature at Auburn University, and she currently lives in Alabama. But The Wife Upstairs is her first adult novel. And of course, the back jacket's going to be put onto the acknowledgements. It also says in here on the front of the book jacket, if I was gonna go to the bookstore and I was gonna buy this book retails for $28, and I've got it for $15, so that's really kind of a steal, you know? It says, meet Jane. Newly arrived to Birmingham, Alabama, Jane is a broke dog walker in Thornfield Estates, a gated community full of McMansions, shiny SUVs, and bored housewives. The kind of place where no one will notice if Jane lifts a little discarded tchotchke of jewelry off the side table of her well-heeled clients. Where no one will think to ask if Jane is even her real name. Meet Eddie. Recently widowed, he has become Thornfield Estates' most mysterious resident. Ever since his wife, Bee, drowned in a boating accident with her best friend, their bodies lost to the deep. Jane can't help but see an opportunity in Eddie. Not only is he rich, brooding, and handsome, but he could also offer the kind of protection she craves. Talk about a gold digger. Yet, as the two fall for each other, Jane is haunted by the legend of Bee, an ambitious beauty and successful entrepreneur with rags to riches origin stories. How can she, plain Jane, ever measure up, and can Jane win Eddie's heart before her past, or his, catches up with her? This delicious suspense, insensitive wit, and a fresh feminist sensibility, The Wife Upstairs flips the script on Jane Eyre in a timeless tale of forbidden romance, ill-advised attraction, and a wife who just won't stay buried. So this is really going to be kind of cool. I'm hoping that there's a little bit more murder mystery in here and a little tiny smidgen less romance, but I don't mind that it's there. And I really like that it's going to kind of sort of draw on the plot of Jane Eyre, because like I said, I really like historical literature and historical fiction. So I think this is going to be a really good read. If you've read this, comment down below and let me know. And if you've read any of the other Book of the Month books, let me know what was your favorite, because I will definitely go get them and read them. So I'm so excited that I've got this box. I really, really like it, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. If you really like to read, comment below, let me know what's your favorite book. And if you could just take a moment, it would really make my day if you would hit like and subscribe. And until I get my next Book of the Month, I'll see you all later. Bye!